Right, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, leave a like and all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you're a returner, welcome back. Before I get into the reaction, just a disclaimer, real quick. I have no ties to Genshin. That's just like first and foremost. I haven't really played Genshin in the past 2 years. I don't even know how long Genshin's been out. I played Genshin when it first came out, day one. Used to be a content creator for it. Played it for about 7 months, then never played it again. Um, Wuthering Waves. Do I like Wuthering Waves? Yeah, I kind of stream the game almost every day now. 10 hours first day. I have about like 30 something hours, even including off stream. Maybe close to 40 hours, just because of work and stuff like that. I like the game personally. Is it the most perfect game in the world? Well, no, it's in closed beta test, so it's a lot of issues with the game, but I still enjoy it. The game is really fun. I like to farm echoes all day, and if I can play the game for 10 hours or so, clearly I enjoy it. With that being the case, though, there's been a lot of drama going on within Waves, obviously. Usually what happens is that, the Genshiners will come out of their homes and make a riot on a new anime RPG game that comes out because apparently every anime gacha RPG has to copy Genshin, like as if Genshin and copy Breath of the Wild. But I digress. Apparently Tenha had an opinion on the game. Some people messaged me on Discord about it, just wanted to know my opinion on it, or it got like brought up randomly on stream. I was just like, I'll just make a video about it. So, I would say I played to level 31. It's not that crazy. I could be like level 33 in all honesty, but I missed out on the first 3 days of the beta test, so that's just where I'm at right now. So I believe it's on Tectone's channel, because I don't think it was on Tenha's channel or whatever, but that's just what people told me. But I don't watch Tenha at all. I think the last time I saw Tenha was like this Diluc arc, to be honest. And I watched one of Tenha's stream when he was trying to make like Venti do a lot of damage with Mona back in the day to the Valen. But yeah, I believe this is just a video. It's on Tectone's channel. I just kind of want to give my opinion as someone who does play Wuthering Waves like a lot. And I kind of invest a lot of time into it because I do enjoy the game. Now, I'm gonna try to skip over Tectone's part. I kind of just don't want like to be influenced on an opinion. I kind of just want to hear what Tenha has to say, and then like I will kind of just say my piece on it. I'm not gonna rip Tenha. I like to have people, have their opinion. Not everyone has to agree on everything, and if some things are just kind of outlandish, well, I'm just gonna speak out on it. So let's actually get into this now. Sorry for the gapping.
To watch this video almost every single hour since this video came out. I think this is unironically the most
Wuthering Waves has a problem. Oh, did he delete this video? Yeah, because no one was linking me this video. They were just telling me to watch Tectone for it, and I was like, oh, I guess.
We can kind of place on the game screen, just kind of like Diablo 2. I don't know if Diablo 3 or 4.
Why is he talking about Diablo?
See-through minimap for what?
Oh, my bad. Let me zoom in.
But we already have a minimap in the top left. Why the hell would we need a see-through minimap?
A see-through minimap?
It was pretty handy, not gonna lie. Like, you don't need to go back and forth between maps and be like, are we going to the right direction? You thought this was Genshin Impact?
You just place a marker. You just place a marker and then you just walk at it. And then you...
Yeah, that's so random. I'm so confused because didn't we have to do that for Genshin? Like that's okay, I guess.
The minimap. Why the you have...
Like I said, I'm just gonna skip Tectone's part then. Like if Tenha say something, I will try to digest it.
You just place a marker and then you just walk at it. And then you don't need the minimap. Why the are you referencing Diablo 2? A game from 2004 in a map you haven't unlocked yet. What? What the is that?
Well, the font that they have used for this game reminds me of Tower of Fantasy.
Yeah, it does. I hate the font. It's ugly as shit.
So
the font? I mean, I honestly don't really pay attention to those kind of things. I kind of just play the game. I think when you're talking in like a story though, it kind of looks washed out for some reason. So maybe they could change the font.
Oh, it feels like I'm playing Genshin Impact in Tower Fantasy World. If there's one thing I'm a little worried about,
Yeah, I think 1,000,000%. I do think they should change the font. 1,000,000%. I think it's ugly.
a lot of the things that you see in that game is very simple and straightforward, right? So there's E, there's Q, and that's it, right? This game has more than just that. Yes, Genshin Impact has, like, you know, the elemental reactions and all that stuff. So they were able to somewhat...
What do you mean?
Hold on, let me see.
Passives.
all the complexity into the combat.
Oh, he went back.
Sure?
Okay, let me see.
Kind of put all the complexity into the combat system like that, but in this game we have the T's,
Yeah.
we have the EQR.
Oh, complexity in combat system.
Echoes, you know, it basically adds like a whole new functions to your character, right? And imagine having one extra buttons to press on your phone, and that's gonna suck.
Okay. All right, let me digest that. So we're going over the complexity on the combat system. I don't think he said anything negative there, question mark, but I think he's talking about the differences of the complexity between Genshin and Wuthering Waves and how many buttons to press, and then he went in to talk about the phone. Does he know PGR exists? Is there any PGR mobile users? How's that going for you? Because yeah, I think if PGR is able to live on a mobile device, I don't think Wuthering Waves is gonna have that much of a problem.
You okay?
No, it's not.
This thing hurts my eyes, dude.
Wait, there's also character passes. Am I insane?
Is he playing in the middle of the night? What the fuck? The domain hurts your eyes.
And the outro.
Oh, okay.
Try.
Like I said, I just want to hear Tenha's part.
Q, and that's it. Like, you know, the elemental
About water. Never function. So you're gonna time. This third button to press.
in a dark room on your phone. Is this like a one-time thing or what? I thought it was a farmable domain. I didn't read. Start what?
Go.
Yo! What is this mode?
It's fun, right?
Huh? Hey,
Oh,
this is,
he's just playing.
just-
He's just playing 2D. Okay. I mean, I doubt he'd say anything bad about that.
Wow, dude!
Then why? All 3 stars. What do you mean? Waves now.
System is kind of shitty. Yeah, you can hang out with people and
Well.
to be honest, Genshin Impact co-op system is kind of shitty. Yeah, you can hang out with people and stuff, right? But we never had raids, so
Okay. Okay. It's. I get this game has a lot of similarities, but co-op isn't just a Genshin Impact system. That's like a thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was just trying to say that in general. I guess Tectone felt that he was just saying that just because Genshin has co-op. I think was Tenha saying that Genshin co-op was shitty, so Wuthering Waves is probably going to be shitty and don't have raids. I'm not sure. I just kind of left that alone because I'm like, okay. Okay, buddy.
it's something that we have all been thirsty for. Okay, right? Hanging out with friends, beating all those difficult bosses together would be somewhat meaningful, right? It's something that we...
Oh, being meaningful bosses? Okay.
Soul 3 Phase 2.
Stressed. How much? But my.
I want to find out what kind of 5-star characters I'll be getting. And
Okay, so he's summoning now. Okay.
Me so
Said I don't want to sit too much on like the geriatrics of it all.
as I
Just if he has something to say.
goes around so much. Like as I, it's not the camera. It's moving.
The camera. Wait, let me see.
The camera is moving like crazy.
Bro, did I not? I feel like did I mention him? So, oh, I was wondering, bro, is he playing zoomed in? And it's like, you play Genshin. Genshin's not the zoomed in, right? I don't even remember that FOV for Genshin, but Genshin's not the zoomed in. Why are you just not zooming out? What are you talking about the camera?
By the way, this is not a good thing. Like, as I switch to different characters here and there, it just goes around so much. I'm so dizzy.
All right, man. Tenha is getting to that age, but even then, like, why is he playing zoomed in? I don't understand. Like, Genshin FOV is not that close. I'm pretty sure, right? Unless I'm just tripping out, but I don't think Genshin FOV is that close. That's insane. Okay.
Zoom out.
Good thing, by the way.
Zoom out. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is happening here? I'm so confused.
I can't.
First game.
I was looking at the turtle. Okay.
Flying around.
The turtle was funny.
Ultimate.
Percent. Oh no! What did she just say?
Instead of flying around,
Yep.
let's use our ultimate.
Good play by Bless. Bro, that ult is so sick. It is so cool.
Oh my god, bro! I just. Tell me you only play Genshin. Tell me you only play Genshin. Without telling me you only play Genshin. You see someone. You see someone, right? You see a character using an AoE, and you automatically say Venti. Okay.
She's literally female Venti. From your point of view,
Jesus.
what are the pros and cons?
No, she's not.
Thank you. I don't. Please, I don't even want to just skip the topic. Like, I'm starting to hate this. Like, first of all, I main this character, right? So I feel disgusted to even hear something like that. Because Genshin is nothing like that.
It's a
The problem is that when you play every again, so you're gonna more than that. But
female Venti. From your point of view, what are
Female
the pros and
Venti is
cons so
crazy.
far?
Oh, pros and cons. Okay, here we
Genshin
go.
Copy. Cons. It's a Genshin copy.
Okay, yeah. All right. I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I see. And it's crazy because people may not think that, okay, it's a big deal that he said that, but he literally led into it. Like, the way the editing works and the way, like, because he already mentioned Venti, right? So it's already, like, Genshin Shield, like, that's already, like, kind of, getting to, and then it slowly sinks in for him to say it's a Genshin copy. Like, without being ironic, like, or sarcastic, like, bro. Okay.
So,
okay.
they're gonna have to literally just copy pasted what we had in Genshin so far. They're gonna have to prove that there's something more than Genshin Impact in this game. Like, the character modeling is awesome. I feel like they can probably improve their face a little bit because they look alike. They look too much alike. I didn't really think.
Is it Techno? Stop it. Okay. Are we just going to act like Genshin doesn't use the same models for characters and just reskin them or put different outfits on? Are we just gonna act like RPG games literally don't use the same female face model and just reskin them? why are we ripping this? Why are we ripping this just to rip it? Like, again, tell me you don't play other games without telling me you don't play other games. Like, what is going on right now? And what was the other thing he said? Bro, I see what's happening in this video now. And I'm not a Kuro defender, right? But I like to have games be respective of their taste. I do not like comparisons of things, especially when it's so outlandish. Like you're ripping same faces, like as if like don't be ironic, like as if Genshin literally does not have the same faces. Look at Kazuha. Does Kazuha not look like MC? Like, are we being for real? I don't even remember what other characters look the same in Genshin, but does Kazuha not look exactly like MC? And I swear other characters look exactly the same. Like, why are we trolling? Like, we're just saying stuff just to say stuff. Hold on.
So because they have literally just copy pasted what we had.
Okay. Also, copy pasting what we like. The emphasis on the we is crazy because it sounds PR as fuck. Like, our Tenha, if you're held at gunpoint, please, we'll help you. What we had is crazy because that's what you can literally have said about Breath of the Wild. And then Genshin proved that it was different from Breath of the Wild. Yeah. What does Wuthering Waves has to prove? Wuthering Waves has proved that already, which are playing right now. There's so much differences.
So far, they're gonna have to prove that.
Also, gun to the back of your head. Name 5 anime RPGs to come out that are not similar to Genshin Go. It's gonna be damn hard. And Wuthering Waves has already tried to distinct itself from not being like Genshin. It's literally a Power World and Pokemon situation. Power World does something different, but since it's, let's say, it's the similar concept, there's a get shit on.
There's something more than Genshin Impact in this game. Like, the character modeling is awesome. I feel like they can probably improve their face a little bit because they look alike.
Don't talk about my queen like that. It's crazy.
I didn't really.
Okay, no, let's
All
go
right.
back. Give 'em-
My brain, bro. I'm
increase in the.
just gonna let
Awesome.
It
I
is.
feel like they can probably
Breath of the Wild
improve their
post.
face a little bit because they look.
It's the same chick, but she
Thank you.
dyed her hair.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Because,
you.
like,
Holy shit, bro.
So now
Holy shit, thank you.
someone play. It's very good.
Catchy songs. When you
Wait, songs?
Fine. For me.
game is too subtle, so it's really hard for me to notice the difference. You know, like
I will say I agree with the music being a little lackluster in the open world, but in combat I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I can see that. That's not look, I think the one thing about the beta test that I can't agree is the music. If you guys can just look up Wuthering Waves OSTs on YouTube, for the most part they actually sound really good. But the issue is that the sounds in the game are messing up a lot. Like, did anyone see the Inferno Rider and there was no music? Like, bro, what? Like, I streamed it on my channel. Like Inferno Rider, right, has amazing rock music. I love the atmosphere, how intense it feels. And then we become the Inferno Rider and there was literally no music. And it just kills the vibe. Now, the overworld music, what I'm getting from it, right? Because there's two sides here, right? And I understand both sides, right? Some sides want to be a little more lively, brighten up the day, be a little more engaging of a music. But I think some people also understand that it's the ambiance of the world, right? It's an apocalyptic world. It's not something colorful like Genshin, so it's not gonna have like the upbeat music. And even when we go into like maybe battles like in the overworld, it's not gonna be like something that kicks up unless it's a boss battle. So I understand both sides, but like, there's people that want different things. And I think we need to just be more respective of the world taste that they're trying to provide to us than like, oh, we're used to this kind of thing. We think this thing would be more suited to this game to get a larger appeal than just letting them, you know, try to fill you in on the world atmosphere and the story they're trying to tell with the music lining. So that's just my take on it.
There are some
I think in comment it's very good.
catchy songs. When you hear it a couple of times, you should be able to memorize. Genshin Impact was like that. The reason why we love Genshin Impact.
I played Genshin for 7 months and I do not remember one damn song. Gun to the back of the head. Name 5 Genshin Impact songs. Hum 5 Genshin Impact songs. I can't. I literally can't. I literally only remember the Leeway theme, and the reason why I remember the Leeway theme is because I watched a cooking video 2 weeks ago that used the Leeway theme. Zhao's theme Atlanta, right? That's literally the only one themes I know.
Impact is because they pay attention to every little details besides the quality of life stuff.
Whoa.
You should be able to memorize.
Whoa, hold on now.
It was like that. The reason why we love Genshin Impact is because they pay attention to every little details besides the quality of life stuff. For example, down winery background music. We know that, right? The songs that we hear as soon as we enter Leeway, we remember that. In this game, I don't know. It's just my take. I'm not an artist.
Okay, so wait. So he's saying that Genshin pays attention to every little detail for the overworld. Okay, not the game. Because he mentioned quality of life and stuff like that. So the overworld ambiance and really getting people into the game. That's where we have a problem. Because if you're focusing on things like that, then you have a Genshin anniversary where you're only getting 3 singles for anniversary. So do they really look at everything about the game? Don't really think so. Moving on.
So they went for an
Oh, Crownless? Yeah. Crownless is good. I like a little bit of the other themes though. I like Monkey's theme. Monkey theme is bumping, bro.
The music in this game is too subtle, so it's really
it is straight up objective. I agree, but
and also I think him saying this is not in my opinion, I think it's just ignorant, because I think it's something where you have to let yourself sink into the world and really like digest the music that they're trying to compose here and really get you into the feel of the environment. Not listen to the music and be like, oh well, it's not something I'm used to, so I'm just gonna say like, oh, like the music just is there, like it's not really anything, like they need to like, no. I get it, like if you feel that way, right? But I like to be respective of like the value of like the artwork they're trying to present.
too subtle, so it's really hard for me to.
He said in this game, not in towns. He says in this game. We can have Tenha's back here. He said probably not COVID, but I do feel
To you that this game will make you feel very entertained for a while. Some people are saying this game will release as is right now, and if that's the case, this game will go down. Kuro Games, you should not rush this game. Please be a good Genshin competitor.
Oh man, need some chapstick on that bottom lip like crazy.
Saying the game is going to release as is. The open beta itself. But audio files missing, as well as complete languages missing as well.
Yeah, true.
Thank you so much for watching. As
I was getting so hyped to weeb out on my Japanese language, and there was nothing for me. Not even English.
This video is overly hated due to the very apparent Genshin Impact good narrative, as well as Tenha's lacking ability to properly communicate the way that he was feeling about certain issues. I feel like this video is a much more misunderstanding of what he was trying to say, and also pushing the positive Genshin agenda that felt very forced. Right? I feel like this just comes down to Tenha lacks the ability to properly
Yep. I mean, that's pretty much just gonna be my yeah, my reaction for it. All in all, I'm just gonna summarize this, and this is just really my general opinion on Wuthering Waves. Honestly, Wuthering Waves has been a breath of fresh air in the gacha community. I honestly think Wuthering Waves is a much better, well-received response than Tower of Fantasy. Our Tower of Fantasy had plenty of issues, actually, coming up, and especially stealing assets from Hoyoverse. So it was kind of already doomed to fail. Not to shut down or anything like that, but it was never going to be as big as people thought it was to be the Genshin killer. Honestly, when I played Tower of Fantasy and I got through the tutorial, I stopped actually playing because the combat did not feel as well. Wuthering Waves feels something much more that's fleshed out. Obviously, the team themselves are actually communicating with us. Even you see on Twitter, on the dev team Twitter, they're trying to be around, and especially with the developer notes videos, like that's something that we can really appreciate. And if we keep getting developer notes, throughout the game's life cycle, this would be really, really refreshing to have a company like that actually care about their fan base. Now, there's very few companies that actually do care about their fan base, that actually, are around, and has to be something like, Kuro or Yostar or something like that. And I do agree with Tectone. I feel like some of these things were kind of forced. And some of their thing, I feel like he just kind of said things just to say things, like just because. And it's, I don't really like, because I feel like I know what the agenda here was to do. It was trying to give the game props, but don't let the game get too big headed, right? It's when you compliment something to build up the competitor, but you still shut them down as if you know that you're going to win in the end, right? So it's like, oh, well, this game's really good. People are going to love this game. Yeah, it feels amazing, but it's a Genshin copy. It's a Genshin copy. Like, you see what I mean here? It's about speech impediment, right? And Tectone can say that he didn't mean those things the way he said it. That the way it's edited, and it's very methodical to have how the brain works to perceive things. And that's how people were so mad about it, because the way it just lined up, it kind of came off as the aggressor, as like a PR stunt. And that's where it's like, it's not really a good fit to how it went down. But that's just my take on the whole situation. Um, Again, I'm nobody, right? I'm a nobody, right? You guys can do whatever with the video. I just want to put out my own opinion about it because I like Wuthering Waves, right? And I'm not like a whole entire Genshin hater. No, Genshin it is what it is. Would I ever go back to Genshin? Probably not. Don't really have any taste for Genshin in all honesty, but Genshin is there for the people that like it, people that like those kind of games. I personally just prefer games that don't use the same weapons. I like some variety in my games.